Hey guys, what is up? Welcome back to the channel. Today we are doing a video on what I eat in a day for gut health. You guys know I'm all about gut health, or at least trying to be, and I've been trying to incorporate as much healthy things as possible into my daily diet in order to optimize my digestion and be regular, as they would say. So today we had my delicious overnight oats, which I will show you. And I actually wanted to share a video on how I make them. I have the recipe in my Instagram, which feel free to follow me. I do show a lot of recipes on there. And then I just figured that I'd give a little helpful how-to video on how I make the oats, because we have been having them for quite a while now. Like, I literally have been craving them on the days that I don't have them. So I'm going to show you how I make those oats, and I did change them just a bit recently. I have this delicious mixture of hemp, buckwheat, and chia that I've been using, and I add just like a spoonful of that. You don't have to, completely optional. But anyways, let's get into the video of how I make my overnight oats. All right, so these are all of the ingredients that I use for my overnight oats recipe. We're just gonna need some rolled oats, some almond milk, or whatever plant-based milk that you would like to have. We have the quinoa, new ingredient that we're using. I've got some flax here. I refrigerate my flax. Do you guys refrigerate your flax? I'm not sure. I saw somebody else, I saw Erin Lives Whole. She's a really amazing food blogger, and she refrigerates her flax, so I've been refrigerating my flax. Anyways, moving on. This time I'm going to be adding peanut butter into the oats. I typically add almond butter. I figured I would play around with it, and we're adding peanut butter this time. And then I've got some cacao nibs in here and some goji berries. Do not skip out on these. These are so good. And then I've got some dark chocolate. Oh, and you're gonna need a mason jar. So let's get to it. So I'm going to be making this portion for me and Mihai, so it'll be doubled. A little bit more than doubled probably. And what I usually do is I do a half cup of oatmeal if it's just for me, but today we're going to be doing a little more than 1 cup of oats. So it's about half of it. And then we're gonna add this, and just gonna do a spoonful. And then we're gonna do our flax. So this is what it looks like now. And then I'm gonna do some of the cacao nibs. Gonna do our peanut butter. Obviously the peanut butter is the best part of this, along with the dark chocolate. And then what I like to do is add a dark chocolate, just like a good quality plain dark chocolate. This one is from Trader Joe's, and I'll take like maybe 2 cubes or so, and I'll chop them up really well, and I'll just toss them in there. But first I'm gonna add the goji berries, and I like to add some of these, and then I also will pre-soak some, so that way I could just add additional ones on top of our actual bowl in the morning. Okay, for the almond milk, I'll typically add like about 1 cup if it's just for me and it's still a little bit watery, but I like it that way. And then for this, I'll probably add a little bit more than 1 cup. And then in the morning, I still add some just because I like it thick, but I don't like it too thick, you know? Mix it up. Obviously, you can use a spoon instead of being dangerous like me in using a knife, but I like to live on the wild side. Then just close it up and you'll put it in the fridge and it'll be ready for you tomorrow morning. Now we're gonna do the pre-soaked goji berries. And I have been loving goji berries lately. They're so good for you. Tons of antioxidants, and apparently they promote healthy skin, so I'm here for that. Anyways, all I do is I take a couple goji berries and I put it into a little cup. So I'm just gonna use this little container and I'm gonna put some in there. And then I'm just going to use some filtered water and make sure they're fully coated. And then tomorrow morning they're going to like expand, and they'll be really soft, so they'll be perfect for the oatmeal. And there's gonna be like this juice that is created from the water. It tastes so good, and it's actually really good for you, so highly recommend. All right, so breakfast is done for tomorrow morning. I'm just gonna toss it into the fridge and we'll be set. Breakfast. So I'm gonna walk you through our very big brunch because it is currently 1:26 and this is our first meal of the day. So here we have our overnight oats, but that one's mine. This one's Mihai's. I did a full portion for him and half of one for me, and then I just topped with frozen berries and regular blueberries, and then I put bee pollen, goji berries, all the good stuff. And then we've got our sauerkraut. This is my favorite sauerkraut. I get it from Whole Foods. It's super good. So we're gonna have that, and then this is obviously our main little meal. So we've got fresh sunny side up eggs, we've got some olive sourdough, and then we've got fresh cucumbers and tomatoes. So this will be our delicious breakfast. All right, so next time you are looking for a healthy breakfast option, feel free to make those overnight oats. They will change your life. They're so good. It is about 3 right now. It's actually exactly 3:04. We had a very late breakfast and lunch. This morning was actually a really good start to the week. It's Monday, and typically I'm not a fan of Mondays. I just don't like them. But today was different. Today I worked out in the morning, and then we went to the beach to go swimming. That was my cardio today, and the water was cold for some people, but not for me. And that was really fun. So that was my form of cardio today, which is why we had a very late start to our breakfast schedule. But anyways, I'm about to have some iced coffee, and I've been trying to find new like iced coffees at the store, so that way I don't have to always go to a coffee shop for iced coffee. I just feel like iced coffee doesn't taste the same at home. But I have a couple new ones that I do want to try, and I will show you which one I'm having today. And then for the rest of the day, I'm going to be drinking and sipping on my kombucha, which is typically what I like to do because it is perfect for your gut health. You guys already know kombucha is really beneficial for your body. It's fermented, and fermented goods are extremely good for you, which is why I always try to incorporate some sort of fermented foods into like breakfast or dinner. It's always different. I usually have like sauerkraut or kimchi on the side of things. I mean, there's not like a ton of fermented foods out there, but we typically stick to those. Anyways, kombucha time, coffee time, and I think that's it. All right, so today I will be having this French vanilla cold brew coffee from Trader Joe's. Got my glass with some ice, a straw. So, I'm gonna do a taste test. It's good. Surprisingly good, because the macros are really good. I think it's only like 10 carbs, and because it's French vanilla, I thought it would be really hard to make it taste like French vanilla, because French vanilla is so good and so sweet. For like a healthy sweet coffee option, definitely nailed it. So I'm gonna sip on that, and then I'm gonna fill up another hydro flask of water, because in order to have good gut health, you need to stay hydrated. So I will continue drinking that, and then in a little bit I'm gonna pull out my kombucha, and I'll show you which flavor I have.
That's what I was kind of thinking that too, because I remember the first year that I got hired there, I remember like...
It's like 5:30 right now, and I've just been drinking my kombucha, and I made iced tea earlier. It's just like the black mango tea from Trader Joe's, and I put it into a mason jar like I did that first time that I showed you, and I put a little bit of stevia this time. The first time I did it unsweetened, it was great, and today I did it sweetened, so I'm gonna try it for you guys, let you know if it's good. I'm sure it'll be great, but that is what we're gonna do, and then we're gonna start making dinner. Today we're going to do salmon, favorite thing, and I'm going to air fry it again, and then we're also going to do a side of mashed potatoes. And so Mihai actually makes our mashed potatoes because he whips them, and I love whipped mashed potatoes. I'm not going to add any like veggies on the side or anything. I'm just not feeling it, but we will be having some kimchi on the side, because gut health, my friends, gut health. Alright, so I'm actually going to have two things before we start having dinner. I'm going to have our iced tea, which I will show you, but prior to that, I'm going to show you what I'm starting to implement into my daily lifestyle. I've showed you this before, and I do it, but it has not been consistent, so I'm working on making it more consistent. I'm gonna show you. Alright, so I'm going to have these greens right here. These greens are the Opti Greens 50 by First Form. Not sponsored in any way. Anyways, I've been trying to incorporate these into my daily diet, I guess. These have literally every healthy thing that you can think of in terms of greens. Like, it literally, I'm not gonna, if I was to stand here and list off everything that it has, I would be here all day. We don't have time for that. Sometimes it's just difficult to eat broccoli, and it's hard to have salads all the time, especially if you're not feeling like having salads. And if you really think about it, a salad with some spinach, cucumbers, and tomatoes, like, it's not exactly what your body needs. Like, you need more than just that. Do you know what I mean? So anyways, where I'm going with this is I'm trying to incorporate more greens into my diet by supplementing with this. I also ordered the reds that they recently came out with. I'm so excited for that one. I think it's coming in a few days. It's basically like this, but it's reds, and it has like beets and acai and all of these really good things for you. I will keep you updated on how that tastes, because I'm sure it'll taste better than this one. This is not bad, like, by any means. I think this tastes better than like a green juice that you would get at somewhere for like $7-8+ Like, this tastes way better. And when I do take this consistently, my digestion, it's great. So anyways, I'm incorporating this into my diet for nutritional purposes, micro purposes, gut health purposes, all of the purposes. Highly recommend if you're somebody who struggles to get your vegetables in. Like, I don't struggle with getting my fruits in. You guys saw, like, breakfast, Berries, smoothies, acai bowls, chomping on fruit all day, easy. Broccoli, spinach, no, thanks, no. Anyways, I'm gonna do a taste test of my homemade iced tea. I feel like a real housewife saying that. I made homemade iced tea. I was gonna pour it into a glass, but only Mihai and me are gonna drink it, obviously, so I'm just gonna sip it out of this. That's good. It's so hot in our apartment right now because it's always freezing during the day, and then towards the evening it gets extremely hot. So this tastes perfect. So good. I'm gonna actually show you the tea that I use. This is it. I've showed this on my channel before. I love it. I really like it hot. It tastes super good, and it's very like soothing. I don't know, I love black tea. I could drink black tea all day. But iced, this is phenomenal. Bottoms up. Making it seem worse than it is, it's not that bad. I know a lot of people who like sip on it throughout the day. I just can't. Not when it comes to greens. Why? Because I know there's spinach in it. I'm not a fan of spinach. Anyways, I'm going to get started on dinner. And I will show you it. Mihai made the perfect whipped potatoes. Like, I need better lighting for this. Like, wow. Hey, you did damn good job.
They're made with love.
Alright, so here's our delicious dinner. We've got our salmon. I put the delicious sweet chili sauce on top. We've got kimchi. We've got the whipped mashed potatoes that look literally heavenly. We kept the skins on, so that's why it looks, you see some stuff in there. But so excited to eat this. This looks delicious.
Stand?
You don't?
It's okay with you.
If you don't want to, you don't have to. I just think it'd be cool.
Yeah, I'm thinking about it. Like, looking through like Chicago.
It's crazy, like how cloudy it looks. But tomorrow it's supposed to be cloudy too, so.
It's very Hawaii.
Hawaii. We are taking a little walk at the beach. Had to let the food digest, so a walk was in order. Today was a really sunny day, but looks like it's about to start raining. It's California, it's not gonna rain. It just teases us all the time. But anyways, I'm gonna show you our walk. Heyo. Hello.
Hello.
Walking around with your shades on even though it's not sunny. What do you think this is?
Just trying to keep it low profile, you know, can't have anybody recognize me.
So we just got back from our walk. It's very dark now. It's very dark and blurry and grainy, but stay with me. We just got back from a walk. We're going to watch TV. We are watching How to Get Away with Murder. If you have watched it, drop a comment down below because I'm obsessed with the show and Mihai is watching it for his first time. So I'm very excited about that. If you have any new TV show recommendations, feel free to also drop those down below because I feel like I have watched everything that is significantly good. But anyways, so I'm going to make tea. We're going to have dessert, of course. Okay, so last night I had really bad sleep, so I'm definitely going to have this Tulsi sleep tea. This is my favorite tea for sleeping. It knocks you out like crazy. It's so good. All right, this is our dessert. This is my favorite chocolate, and this flavor is new. I have not tried it yet. It's coffee crunch. So we shall see how that tastes. But that will be dessert. I'll probably have like 2 to 3 squares of this. Have my tea, not coffee. And that will be that. So I will be ending this What I Eat in a Day video here. I hope you guys loved it. If you did, please give me a big thumbs up. Don't forget to subscribe for more content. I will see you in the next one. Bye.